So today our RD is officially 44 years old. I wonder if that means, like in dog years, it's I don't know, 300 years old or something. I don't know. Maybe in dog years I'm already too old too. But anyway, our two-stroke is always an adventure. We always have something crazy happening every time we go for a ride on it. And lately we've been doing some ignition parts changes and some other things we had planned for the future, like adding electronic ignition. But one by one, we've overcome a lot of hurdles, but it seems like there's still some hurdles in the road here. This is one of the days we always wait for. Get out on the road with our two-stroke, and it never ceases to be an adventure with these old bikes. This guy has given me more adventures. Sometimes I feel like Indiana Jones. Now, a few days ago, we tried to replace the coils on the bike with coils that we had gotten from Parts and More. And I thought I'd just do a little follow-up thing on that. They sent Honda 750 coils with 4 wires out the front. When I sent them pictures of a real RD coil and that coil, which has 2 wires, and it's obviously not the right coil, the people that respond to that say, oh no, that's the right coil. I don't have an answer for you for that, but all I would say is if you decide you're going to order from Parts and More, first off, they do not have a phone number. They will not take anything back. That's I got burned is the bottom line. But I didn't get burned totally, because what I did as a resolve, I waited 3 or 4 days, and they made no attempt at making right the parts they shipped the wrong way. In fact, at the end, some of them emails got pretty nasty. So what I did is I had MasterCard cancel my charge and cancel the payment I made to them, and that's where we sit right now. I have to wait 3 days now to get a new credit card. But in the meantime, I would say if you're dealing with Parts and More, buyer beware. But I'm not going to dwell on it. What I did, I had a spare set of coils that Ray had given me years ago. Just as a way of testing it, I put those on, and they're easy to swap out. And again, and because I want to ride the bike, that's the bottom line. Now let's see how that works out today. If it doesn't work out, we'll report, and maybe we'll send those coils back to Parts and More. So in talking to Luciano and Turbo Steve and Jose, everybody that confirmed my opinion, we came up with a couple of rules. Never buy anything from out of the country if you don't have to, even if it's cheaper. That's always a problem because you almost never can return it. That's the other problem. And never, ever buy anything from a company that doesn't have a phone number. Now, just being fair, I do a lot of business with Partzilla. I bought a lot of stuff, including a starter motor for the R1. That was over $350. And when you call a company and they don't have a tech rep that can steer you in the right direction, you know you're in trouble. That's a tip-off, like a red flag. And I don't think the people at this place, Parts and More, have ever seen a motorcycle, to be honest. They don't know the difference between a 4-cylinder coil and a 2-cylinder coil. I mean, that's like going into a restaurant and you order a salami sandwich and they give you a chicken. I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to report that. Buyer beware. Hey, we're all adults. We all get burned from time to time. Buyer beware. But I got it all put back together, and it's a nice day to get a nice ride on the RD. And I look forward to that all the time. Boy, it has the look of a beautiful day. You can't really see it on the video, but we're coming up on a fall very soon when the leaves are going to be changing. It's going to be some really spectacular scenery very soon. So once you fill up the two-stroke oil and you fill up the gas, you know you're going to have a couple hours of fun cruising around. And boy, if there's ever anything in the world that brings back memories of my childhood, it's this bike. You go through those gears and it's like Twilight Zone. You turn around and you look and all the girls are waving to you and everybody's young again and 55 Chevys are going by and wow, you don't have an ache or a pain, no arthritis. It's wonderful. Now, it'd be funny if you could go to NASA or somebody, some super scientist, and say, "You've invented a time machine. Look, it works great." You know, I wish I could put a heart monitor on my heart when I go through the gears here on this bike. It is just a load of laughs. Just a beautiful day for a nice little cruise on the RD. Now, I got this bike on Valentine's Day from Karen as a Valentine's Day present 9 years ago, a lot of miles ago, way over 10,000 miles ago. And I swore I would take good care of it, try to keep it upgraded, try to keep it running to the best of my ability. Well, as time has gone by, I put a lot of miles on it and put tires and, oh my God, painted it and whatever. But the one thing always remains the same, and I know I'm not alone in this. I get on the bike and I go for one of these rides, and all of a sudden I feel like a kid again. I don't know what it is. Maybe you do too. Maybe it's just not me. Maybe I'm not the only mental case in the place. But anyway, I do try to take care of it. I do try to upgrade it. I still am looking at possibly getting that electronic ignition, and I still have parts I want to upgrade. But in the meantime, I still get to ride the bike, you know, whenever I get a little chance, and I'm trying to keep it in as good condition as I possibly can. 44 years old now, and we can still take it up to the market. Anytime we go to a show or any place with this bike, it always draws a lot of attention, and it's always the people that say, I had one of those years ago. Oh man, that was a great bike. Oh my. Yeah, I had fun. Now I sold it. I only got $300 for it. Oh, what a mistake it was selling it. Well, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to avoid that temptation until I'm homeless to sell the bike. But I really do enjoy getting out on this bike. And it really is a time machine. It really is like a travel back to the future or something. But we're going to be doing some more upgrades. We're going to be doing some more things. Winter's coming, and we try to post a video every day. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you did, hey, we'll see you tomorrow. Maybe you're out riding your RD right now.